everyone, so today I am doing a drugstore foundation routine for you. It's just really simple. I'm going to be showing you basically how I do my typical foundation routine, and all of the products that I use are available and can be purchased at drugstores, Target, Walmart. So for a list of everything that I typically use, sometimes I'll switch off depending on if I'm in a hurry or what my time limit is, but I will list everything down below for you, so go check down in the info bar and take a look at that if you want to see a little bit more information about the products that I'm using. So if you want to see my everyday typical type of foundation routine, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is my naked face, as flaws and all. This is the face that I work with to cover up. So let's get started. My first step, I like to use my Jemma Kid. This is the Mannequin Concealer Duo, and this is in the color 01, Fair to Mid. And so first what I do on this end is the concealer stick, and I'm going to use that just to cover up all these scarring and craziness. Yeah, I chose a really bad time to do this video because my skin has been terrible for me. Okay. So I just pat that on there on those areas, and then this is really creamy. It has really good coverage, pretty good coverage. And it's a little bit of a more orangey tone, but once you put the foundation over it, it has really good coverage and it blends nicely. Okay, so I know the secret is to patting the concealer on, any scarring or maybe pimples that you're trying to cover up. I kind of just blend mine in. But if I do have like a really, really bad one, I'll make sure to just kind of pat it. Otherwise, you just kind of rub everything off of it. But I'm just kind of blending it in my skin instead. Okay, so then I apply my liquid foundation. And my favorite one, tried and true, is the Revlon Colorstay. And I use the combination to oily skin, and this is in Warm Golden. If I'm in a quick hurry and I'm just trying to, get some coverage on there and go out the door, I'll use my Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse. And just in case you're wondering, this is in the color Nude Beige. So I'll use that with like a stippling brush and just blend it all over my face. But when I have the time and I, they both have really nice coverage, really good finish to it. But this is my typical foundation routine. So what I'll do is, this bottle just is a open bottle like this. I'll just take a little makeup sponge and just kind of put some on the sponge. And then I'll take that on the sponge and just kind of take that and put it on my cheek like that. And then I take my flat top foundation brush. I purchased this from coastalscents.com. And I'm so bad with the name of this, but it's just basically a flat top kind of buffer foundation brush. You can see it online if you look at their website. And then what I'll do is just kind of pat in a circular motion this whole side of my face. And make sure you get down here on your neck and your chin. Okay, and then I'll do the same exact thing, repeat that on this other side of my cheek. Okay, then what I'll do is just still take a little bit and just put a tiny bit of amount so I can get my forehead area. So I just have a tiny little dab like that, and I'll just put that in my forehead area. Okay, and that's it for the liquid foundation. Then what I'll do is move on to concealer, under eye concealer. And for that, again, I kind of just switch off. It really just depends on if I'm in a quick hurry or what. But my favorite one that I love to use under my eye is the Physicians Formula Conceal RX, and this is in Fair Light. This is, I wouldn't recommend this for coverage of any acne scars or anything like that. This is more of like a liquid type of concealer rather than the stick form. And then another concealer that I like to use also under my eye is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Concealer, and this is in the color Ivory. And so this one's just kind of like a lip gloss form. It has a doe foot applicator. But my favorite one to use, and I'm going to be using that today, is the Physicians Formula one. And it comes with a little squirt tube like that. So what I'll do is just take like a tiny little pin size amount like that, a little dot, and I will warm it up between my two fingers like that. So just kind of evenly put it on my two index fingers. This is not like all technical. I don't use any brushes. Fingers work great. So now it's like warmed up in between my fingers. I have pretty much even amount on each. And then what I'll do is just kind of start like on your cheekbone right here and then kind of move up. So I'll start here, patting it, and then I'll work my way under the eye. And then I bring it up to the tear duct, and then I kind of bring it at an angle, and then kind of bring it out on the cheekbone. So I do that. It kind of just covers under the eye if you have any discoloring or anything like that, but it also brightens at the same time. So that's what I'll do, and I'll just kind of work it under my eye like that, just slightly patting it, just like that. And it's a really nice even kind of, because we kind of blended it on the cheekbone, it's almost looking natural. It's not a very obvious, you know, white under the eye. So I'll do the same to this side. Okay, so that is it for the concealer. Then my next step is I'll go back to my Jemma Kid Mannequin Concealer Duo, and I'll take the brightening side. This is the highlight side. It's kind of like a gel highlighter. It has a doe foot applicator. And I will pat this along the cheekbones here. See how it kind of comes out like a pearlescent gel? And then I'll just take a finger and just pat that and blend it in along my cheekbone. And it just gives a really beautiful iridescence, and it almost gives it just a really natural tone to it because, you know, you're blending it in with your foundation and everything. It looks just really beautiful when the light hits it. And it really helps to bring out your cheekbones as well. So again, I'm going to repeat on the other side. Okay, now one thing is really, really important when you're doing that step is you want to make sure you're patting, not rubbing, because then you're going to rub off everything you just applied on your face and it's going to be not pretty. So then it's on to set the foundation, and I'll use my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder for this, and the color is in medium 2 to 2.5 in color beige. And for this, I'll just use a large fluffy brush. This is from Eco Tools. Just pick up some of the foundation and then set my powder. And this just gives a really nice, flawless finish. It's not powdery, it's not cakey, it's just really nice. Okay, So that is it for the main part. Then what I'll do for contouring and highlighting, I love to use my MAC Mineralized Sheer Sheen Loose Powder in Silver Aura. Now this was limited edition, so it's no longer available. But it's really beautiful, and there's lots of very, very similar products like this. It's just a loose powder like this, and it's just kind of a pinky pearl toned color. So I'm just going to take an angled brush, and this is by Posh. I purchased this at CVS. And I'm just going to take this and run it over my cheekbones, pretty much right over where we placed the Jemma Kid highlighter. So this is just going to kind of give that more of a glow. And then I'm just highlighting down my nose, right on my chin, and it just gives a really, really soft glow, really nice highlighted look. Then for contouring and kind of bronzing at the same time, I love to use my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. Looks like this, and there's several different ways you can do this. You can use your angled blush brush like the Posh one I just showed you. Recently I've just been kind of liking to use my MAC, the 181 SE brush, and it's a mini one. It's just kind of, it came with it's part of a lip collection that I bought, like a little package deal, so you can't get this in stores, but anything will do, just a small little brush. Anyways, I'll just pick this up, some of the bronzer, and then what I'll do is pretty much like right above your earlobe, right here. If you turn your face down, you can kind of see that hollow right there. So then what I'll do is just kind of put it in there and blend it. So just like that, and it just kind of gives a nice shadow there. And then what I'll do is just kind of bring it down. You want it to look even and natural, not really fake and bronze. So you'll bring it down along your jawline, kind of on your neck, blending it, and then also follow and create that shadow down below on your neck and your chin. Just like that. And so I'm going to do it on this other side. Okay, then what I'll do is just pick up a little bit more and take that on my forehead, temples, and then just a little bit on the nose and a little bit on the chin. And that's it. Just gives you a little bit more warmth to your face while also kind of contouring at the same time. And then as far as blush goes, you can do whatever you want. I don't know. I usually just kind of I choose my blush according to how I'm wearing my eyes for that day. So I'll just grab whatever blush I have here. Okay, the first one I grab is just my MAC Melba blush, and it's just kind of a peachy, orangey, corally tone. So it's a matte. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. blush brush and just pick up a little bit of that. This is a really pigmented color, and I'm just going to kind of put it more on the outside of the apple of my cheek, blending it like that. And make sure you blend it up into your hairline as well. So it's kind of more on the outside a little bit, but also kind of helps to slenderize your face a little. So just like that. And so now your face is ready and you're all set for your makeup, your eye makeup, your lips, and you're ready to go. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions on any of the products I showed you in this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.